Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate you being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome as well. It's good to have you. And before we get into our topic today, just a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across all regions. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel, when you choose to hit that like button, when you choose to offer comments, and when you choose to, share the information with friends, associates, and colleagues. And so, if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. And then for additional ways that you can choose to support the channel and additional information on how you can learn more about me and how I can help take your business at that next level, please check out those links below. And so with that said, let's jump into our topic here today, and it's how to start a gym business. How to start a gym business, the first time gym business guide. I want to give you a bit of a guide here on what you need to know to start a gym business. Okay, we want to try to keep this as simple as possible for you. So if you're thinking about getting into business, or maybe you have and maybe it hasn't gone quite like as planned, listen up here and perhaps some ideas that can help you. And so number one, start with a good business idea. Simple enough, right? Start with a good business idea. And so here's the things that I would consider, okay, is consider differentiation. What are you going to do that's so different than everybody else? Because if you're doing something that is different and everybody knows about it, there's a marketing component in there. If it's truly different, well, guess what? You eliminate your competition. What are you going to be doing that is so much better than everybody else? These are the things that I'd be thinking about. A good business idea. Those are the two things. How are you filling kind of a hole in the market? What's not being provided that you can now begin to fill? Differentiation. What can you do better than anybody else? So start with a good business idea. Number two, conduct research about your business idea. And the research that I suggest is check out everyone gym-wise in your community. Go shop them. What do they do well? What do they not do well? What are they not providing to the community? Where is there an opening? Are they doing things that are similar to you? Could it be easily confused? Okay, but do research about this business idea. Check out the competition. Research them. What do they do well? What do they not do so well? Where is there an opportunity here? Number three, this kind of once you've done some of that, but you want to write a business plan. And this is something that we actually help a lot of gym owners with, okay, on business planning. And just to give you some insight, because you can find a lot of folks that'll write them. We'll do them a little bit different. We do them in a collaborative manner, okay? And the reason we do is, you need the business plan. You need it for potential financing. You need it for potential landlords. But the way I look at the business plan, it's also, if we do it right, it's a high-level educational tool to really educate you on the business. Because not only do you know, hey, here's what we're going to do, but here's why we're going to do it. Okay? And so it's part of an educational thing. But have your business plan, because once you get your business plan in place, every day you're going to be working on key objectives of that business plan. Okay? Number four, make your new business official. Make it official. Go out and get incorporated, get it set up, get your licenses, get this thing all set to go. Okay. Number five on my list, you want to know your finances. Now, a couple things on this. When you're doing your business plan, part of that's your pro forma budget. Okay. And you want to make sure you know the budget. Now, I will say this because we do a lot of reviews. We help people write these things, but we also do a lot of reviews on them. Folks will bring them to me and say, hey, Jim, we've got this done. Can you take a look at it and give me your thoughts? And one of the common things that I see is we're way, way over optimistic on our ability to produce revenue. Okay? And it's a little bit unrealistic in a lot of cases. And just one of the things I suggest you think about just a little bit is when you do your pro forma budgets, let's get our our expenses set up, because by and large you can figure that those aren't going to change a whole lot. The fitness industry is very much a fixed cost business. And once these are in place, now simply answer the question, how much money do you want to make? Do you want a 20% margin, 30% margin, whatever it's going to be? And now we kind of work backwards into that revenue. And then, of course, it's volume, it's prices, it's other profit centers and things like that. And you'll probably have to go through it a few times. And part of it, when we look at this, is we like to do one that's maybe a budget that's from an entrepreneurial thought process. Another one is from a banker's process, which is much more conservative, and then maybe try to bring them together. So when I say know your finances, it takes a little bit of work on that to get that right. And again, the biggest mistake I see is just overly optimistic on the revenue part of it. Okay, and certainly overly optimistic relative to maybe what they were planning to spend on marketing, because there's a push and a pull there. The other thing I would talk about on Know Your Finances, make sure you've got plenty of money for this. Make sure you get funding. Okay, you can check out links below. We can help you with this. But make sure you get funding. A couple things on the funding. Yes, I'll talk about expenses here in a second, but you want to have at least 1 month's operating on hand. So if it's costing you $50,000 a month to run the business, you want at least $50,000 sitting there. You want that peace of mind. You don't want to have to bootstrap this thing. At least 1 month, and maybe you want 3 months. That'd be an ideal scenario. Now, when you're looking at your cost to get started, you're going to have equipment. Generally, that's going to be a lease. Number two, you got TI dollars finish out. That is negotiable with your landlord. We want to make sure we get that done right. And the third thing is your ramp up to profitability. Hopefully a 90-day pre-sales minimum, and then maybe 90 days of bated rent. That gives you 6 months of strong selling, hopefully, to get you breaking even as soon as possible. So know your finances, know where you're at. Don't guess. I was talking to someone the other day about finances, and they were using the word, well, almost. Well, you want to know, here's what it is, to the extent that you can when you're kind of predicting it just a bit. Okay. Number 6, protect your business. Protect your business. And here's the message I always give is when in training with everybody is we want to make decisions that protect the investment. Protect the investment. How do we handle ourselves? How do we conduct ourselves? On a pure business sense, make sure you've got all your insurances in place. I don't know if we have it below, but you can go to our website, go to fmconsulting.net. We've got a link there for you. We'll take you to some of that. But make sure you protect your business. Make decisions that are in the best interest of the company. Okay, and ultimately, what are we trying to do? We're trying to solve problems for folks, and if there's a hiccup along the way, make sure we respond quickly. And then number 7, build your business. Go to work building your business. This is going to be part of your business plan, but we want to build our business. We want growth. And one of the comments I would make on this, one of the secrets to it is we want to make sure the phone's ringing, the door's swinging, the email's dinging, and the text is pinging. Okay, we want traffic flow coming in. And so just from a very simplistic standpoint, if you want 100 new signups per month, let's get 200 people to walk in that front door. You'll start hitting your numbers. Plus you'll have lots of follow-up, lots of pipeline for down the road. So how to start a gym business, the first time gym business guide. If you're looking at getting started, take a look at these things. Let's get started on the right path to make sure we really shorten that learning curve and maximize profitability. So folks, again, my name's Jim Thomas. My company's Fitness Management and Consulting. And as I mentioned earlier, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across all regions. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe, when you choose to like the videos, you choose to offer comments. We love hearing from you. And when you choose to share the information with friends, associates, and colleagues. So if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. Love to hear from you in the comments. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And we'll look forward to seeing you all in that next video.